Birmingham start in the sunshine in mid-September, and although it's not quite a full house here, I must say the spectators seem to be in very good spirits, and I think that goes for the Fulham fans as well as the Birmingham supporters. This is Fulham's first game since the announcement that they would be going back to Craven Cottage for their home games next season. Van der Sar's known for good footwork.
Needed it.
He showed it then.
A bit heavy, but the ball back from that night. Goma.
It's an early chance here for Saha. Is it an early goal for Fulham? It is. Well, they were talking about the problems of Barry Hales being absent. Mike Taylor's been beaten for the first time in the Premiership this season, and he's been beaten by Louis Saha. The goalkeeper on loan from Fulham has conceded to Fulham, and it all started from the goalkeeper at the other end, Edwin van der Sar.
I said the ball from Goma was a bit heavy back to him, but he dealt with it so well here. And I think he just wanted to club it, Martin, but he plays it wide, but Steve Bruce will be furious. Look at this ball, left back area. Your back four are in contact with one man up top, and that ball beats them all. I actually thought he'd taken it too far. I thought he'd lost the chance. Thought he was just going to lift it over Taylor's head as it bounced, but he was confident enough to take it past him, and even under pressure, guide it into the empty net. It's a fantastic finish.
And score his 50th goal for Fulham. That's in all competitions. He is also marking his 100th league game for the club, and he's marked it in the grand manner in the opening seconds.
For official indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time. That's 2 minutes.
2 added minutes then.
Well, I certainly think that Steve Bruce might change it, whether it's personnel or tactically. I'd certainly change his midfield. I'd go certainly 3 against 3 in the centre of that area, Mark, because Clark and Emoto and Legwinski need to be ruffled about a bit. They need to give them something to concentrate on, because Savage and Clements on the ball here have really had it all to do against them.
Purcell takes it down, it's 1-1, and that's good half for Fulham. Hasn't quite lasted until the end of it, and it's a debut goal in Birmingham blue for Mikhail Purcell.
Third time lucky. He's had 2 chances in the half, and then stoppage time Fulham back. What a good header Damien Johnson makes here. You think he can't win it, but win it he does, and all he does is knock it into the danger area. And Goma knows he's got sucked under the ball. He's allowed Purcell in behind him, and this time he makes absolutely no mistake. Steadies himself on the half volley, doesn't try to thrash it, controls the shot through the legs. And Steve Bruce, his team talk at half-time suddenly changes.
And suddenly Birmingham don't want the half to come to an end. They've been disjointed at times. They've certainly not done themselves justice defensively, but here they are at 1-1. And standing it up towards the head of Stern John. Purcell, who scored the Birmingham goal right on half-time. Savage. Birmingham asked the penalty question. David Dunn. And Steve Dunn, who I can assure you is no relation, has produced a second yellow card for Legwinski, and Fulham are down to 10 men.
I don't agree with the referee. I have to say again, that's a free kick to me, but nothing more, Mark. It really is. I think Steve Dunn's got that all wrong. If you're telling me what Legwinski's done, it's a late tackle, he catches him, he goes through, but it's a free kick. Doesn't come in from behind. It's face on, he's tripped him. That's it. Does that warrant a sending off? Not in my book. I think that's a poor decision from the referee. They might have even got the first booking wrong as well, but they will quote there was intent when he sees that Legwinski made no contact whatsoever with Jamie Clapham in the first half.
And there's still half an hour to go. Clements with the free kick. Hurst was the player coming in. Clark. But Mike Taylor hasn't got it. It's a goal for Boamorte. Well, you can't say he hasn't deserved it, but it's a strange one, and it's Mike Taylor, the goalkeeper on loan from Fulham, who is full of disbelief as to how it happened and his part in it.
It's a great finish. You'd have to say 9 times out of 10, if a front man goes up with a goalkeeper like that, aerially, and collides with him, then the goalkeeper gets the free kick. Jumps into the goalkeeper. He spills the ball. I have to say, I again think he's got that wrong, the referee. He just jumps into him, Martin. He's got his back to goal. It's not as if he's jumping at the ball. He's nowhere near it. But what an adjustment. Look, he looks at the goalkeeper, jumps into him. That's a free kick in anybody's book. Full marks, reacts quicker than anybody else. And he might think, yeah, after I've been pushed and pulled and kicked from pillar to post, maybe I was due that decision from the referee.
Well, with 10 men, Fulham have regained the lead. But here's Dunn and Morrison and Lazaridis. It's going to loop wide from David Dunn. Savage has come across to add another option, indeed, to take the free kick. What a save by Van der Sar, but Purcell pounces for his second.
Oh, there's trouble there, I tell you. The referee's got it. Purse and Boamorte. What's going on here? Oh, what's Darren Purse doing?
Darren Purse is in danger of getting a red card here. Boamorte wouldn't release the ball. Red card for Purse. That is a moment of sheer madness. But what about Boamorte? Because he's already been booked a moment or two ago. Purse goes off against Fulham, as he did last season.
Well, you can't believe that.
It was like a scene from a rugby match, wasn't it? Boamorte was darting away with the ball in his hands. Purse was determined to bring him down.
Well, what I think's influenced the referee, I mean, he'll get the goal first. It's a brilliant header and a fantastic save. Edwin van der Sar doesn't deserve that. But Purcell does, because he got himself in there again. He reacted quicker than anybody else and gets a simple tap in. But from then, he was after him, he's wrenched him, but it's after this. And what happens, Martin? They get up and go. He has a little punch at it to try and get the ball. I think it goes away. He has a punch at him as they're running. And I think he's trying to punch the ball out his arms, but it must have looked from Steve Dunn's view as if he's trying to punch him in the back. That's unbelievable.
Taking the law into, to be fair to Boamorte, he was actually bringing the ball back to the middle. I know by the slower route. And maybe that's why he's been not cited a second time. But it was Upson's header.
Well, here we go. He was running after him here, and what he does is he throws a punch there to try and get it on the ball, but the referee's behind him and can only see that direct. And maybe you watch. There's the arm. There it goes, looking for the ball. I know, and you'd probably say that after the game. What? Daft. Absolutely daft.
As a brush. Level pegging, but are they going to stay that way? Because Purcell's on the ball for Birmingham. He had his own agenda there. David Dunn was screaming for the ball on the edge of the area.
Didn't think there was enough room for his trick. It was very tight to the goal line.
Well, Birmingham stay unbeaten. A very eventful match at St Andrews, where Steve Dunn has sent off a player from each side. Seems to be the way when these two clubs meet. Fulham got a draw here last season, but it's a very much a different kind of draw. Boamorte was splendid. He got the goal that put them in front for the second time when they were down to 10 against 11. Purcell equalised twice. And the first goal, well, it seems like last week, doesn't it? Louis Sarr was so early in the game, after 36 seconds. But maybe Steve Bruce was talking before this match about the potential banana skin of it after some very good results in their opening 3 games. He was fearful a bit of Fulham, and perhaps he was right to be so. Andy, tremendous entertainment from the neutral point of view.
Yes, look at Mike Taylor. He's still going to the man who's going to make the headlines in this game, and unfortunately, that's the referee. He's asking him. I cannot believe it, Mike Taylor. And I'm with him on that. You know me, I'm a protector of the front line man, but I thought he got that 1 or 2 too many wrong for my liking. But it was one of those games for Birmingham where they weren't at their best. They've gone behind twice, so Steve Bruce can take a lot from it. For Chris Coleman, he's seen his side play some nice, neat, tidy football, and they've also stood up to a bit of pressure when they had to.
It's done and dusted at 2-2.